Welcome to Luxor Las Vegas. Luxor is a casino hotel on the southern end of the Las Vegas Strip in Paradise, Nevada. The resort is owned by VC Properties and operated by MGM Resorts International. The Luxor features an ancient Egyptian theme, and includes a 65,214 square foot, 6,058.6 meters casino and 4,407 hotel rooms. The resort's pyramid is 30 stories and contains the world's largest atrium by volume, measuring 29 million cubic feet, 0.82 million m. The tip of the pyramid features a light beam, which shines into the night sky and is the most powerful man-made light in the world. The Luxor was developed by Circus Enterprises at a cost of $375 million. Construction began on April 21, 1992. And the resort opened on October 15, 1993, with 2,526 rooms. A renovation and expansion project, costing $300 million, took place from 1996 to 1997. The project included the addition of two 22-story hotel towers, as well as Nevada's first 3D IMAX theater. The Egyptian theme was scaled back as well, including the removal of an indoor Nile River ride. MGM acquired the Luxor in 2005. The company launched a $300 million renovation 2 years later, further scaling back on the Egyptian theme while adding new restaurants and clubs. An esports arena was added in 2018, the first to open on the Strip. The Luxor has hosted various entertainers, including comedian Carrot Top, the Blue Man Group, and magician Chris Angel. City of the same name. Veldon Simpson was the architect, while Yates Silverman, Inc. served as interior designer. President and owner Charles L. Silverman traveled to Egypt 3 times to study the country's atmosphere. Of all the casino resorts that his firm had designed, Silverman called the Luxor the most interesting and difficult. Before the ancient Egyptian theme was chosen, Yates Silverman had suggested developing the land with a moat and a real riverboat casino to traverse it. Egyptologists were hired to create and oversee the Luxor's theme, which was prevalent throughout the resort. The interior included replicas of various Egyptian artifacts, made of fiberglass and plaster. Perini Building Company served as general contractor. The project employed more than 150 contractors and 3,500 construction workers, several of whom died while building the resort. Waltech, a Cincinnati-based company, provided the metal and glass exterior for the pyramid. Standing 30 stories high, it was one of the largest metal and glass projects ever. The pyramid was topped off on July 9, 1993. The Luxor cost $375 million to build. The resort was financed using internal cash flow from other Circus properties and did not include any outside financial investors. Circus chairman William Bennett said the most challenging aspect of construction was dealing with Clark County officials, who he felt were overly critical of the resort due to its pyramid shape. He claimed county regulations, including improved fire precautions, added unnecessary costs to construction. The Luxor hosted a pre-opening event for hundreds of invited guests on the night of October 14, 1993. It opened to the public the following day at 4 a.m., welcoming thousands of people. It would compete against 2 other upcoming resorts, MGM Grand and Treasure Island. All 3 resorts had a family-oriented focus. The Luxor employed 4,500 workers. Tupac Shakur, who was fatally shot in Las Vegas in 1996, had been staying at the Luxor during his visit to the city, although his injuries sustained from the drive-by shooting occurred 4 miles from the resort. Renovations and ownership changes. The additional hotel towers added in 1996. Within a few years of the Luxor's opening, resort executives concluded that it needed to be improved and enlarged. A $300 million renovation and expansion was launched in January 1996, and was mostly finished a year later. The changes included 2 additional hotel towers. The casino interior, which was redesigned, had initially included sections dedicated to space travel and the skyline of New York City, both of which were removed. The Egyptian theme was also scaled back. The changes improved revenue, and the Luxor was a consistently profitable resort as of 2003. It was reported 4 years later that more people visited the resort than the actual city of Luxor. Circus Enterprises was renamed Mandalay Resort Group in 1999, and was acquired by MGM Mirage, later MGM Resorts International, in 2005. 2 years after the acquisition, MGM announced plans for a $300 million renovation of the Luxor that would remove much of the Egyptian theme. Luxor President and Chief Operating Officer Felix Rappaport said, "We're not a British museum with ancient artifacts, we're a casino resort." This was a brilliantly conceived building from the outside. The pyramid always created a sense of wow and wonder, but the inside never delivered on that promise. He further said, "We are trying to be approachable. We want to be a cooler and hipper middle-market property. We want to be less themed but still a middle-market property." Despite the interior changes, the exterior Egypt theme remained in place. The resort added more adult-oriented and modern lounges, restaurants and clubs. The hotel rooms were renovated in 2021. VC Properties purchased MGM Growth Properties a year later, thereby acquiring numerous strip properties, including the Luxor. MGM continues to operate the resort. That's all for now. Please don't forget to subscribe.